welcome to another Hotairstation with irepairitall. Today we have a little bit of a smaller job, nothing too complicated, but I haven't got a video on this, so I said, okay, let's make a video. We have an iPhone 11 with a broken glass lens, which we're going to fix. So, I have here my lens, glass, new one. Okay, so let's just start on the microscope. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna use normally I used a B7000. I never had any issues, no one came back, but today I wanna try some epoxy glue. Why? Because it's hard, but it's not as hard as metal or stone, but it's hard and I think it's nice to work with, and yeah. Epoxy does hold good on flat surfaces, so that shouldn't also be an issue. Yeah, let's go. Microscope on. So, this is it. Let's try to focus on the glass. And yeah, so we just have to be careful that we do not destroy the lens itself. The question is, how are we going to do this? We have to be very careful with heat. So heat is not an option here. Let's try to find some tweezers. I'll take this one. I'm just gonna go in there, pick it up. Put it away. Let's see if we can grab something from the side. Yes, we can. Carefully, not too hard. Don't want to break the glass too much. Let's turn it around. I'm just gonna take my blowy to keep it clean. No glass splinters laying around the lens. We don't want that. That's dangerous. The glass lens lay here and we touch something, then we're scratched, and this would be not good. I'm just gonna go under there and try to push gently. Nice, comes off very good. We'll be curious to know what kind of glue they use here. No, it's an adhesive. It's not glue. It is an adhesive. Carefully, put a little pressure, and something fell down. No worries. It's gone. So we don't have to open up the device. We could open up the device, take out the cameras and do this with heat, but it works pretty good without opening the device. Don't have to change the adhesive from the screen. So I'm going to scratch a little bit to get this ugly glass splinters out of the way. so I don't want to scratch the display. Sorry. So now we're going to zoom in a little bit. Focus on the ring. And we're going to try this with my plastic tool. It's probably too soft. Is it? No, seems to work. Let's see if we can just grab it and pull it off. Oh, that's very thin. Nothing to pull off. Let's just give it a quick clean. So if we use that plastic and we're slipping, cannot do a lot of damage. If we use a metal tool and we slip, we can scratch here everywhere. I mean, it's not going to be a big deal, but that's the reason why they have this kind of black-blue coating for reflection and other stuff from the glass and light. Okay. So, we're looking good, not perfect, but good. The lens is okay as far as I can tell. We have a little bit of dust, which I'd like to get rid of. So now we can take some cotton thing here. I'm trying not to touch the lens. We have a little bit of scratch here, but that's gonna be okay. We don't want to change the lens. We could do it, but if you have any problems with lens flares or something, you can always change the lens, but we're not gonna do this in this video because the camera looks okay. I'm not gonna use any liquid, and I would not recommend to use any liquid. I tried some, but all results were bad. There's some kind of coating on the lens, and this is very fragile, and you will break it or scratch it, or yeah. So it's okay, but not perfect. Let's see if we can clean that a little more carefully. 2 or 3 tiny scratches, but that should not affect the quality too much. Can we focus on that? Not really. So what would be very nice is a brush. Do we have a clean brush, soft brush? Is that clean? Yeah, guess okay. Let's blow it a little bit up. Very gently, very gently. New cotton, new cotton. You can have bits and pieces on the corner, but that's not going to be an issue. I've already tested this, you won't see it. So we're not going to go mental with this, so, well, that looks pretty good. That's a state where I think I'm going to leave it. Zoom out a bit. So, cleaning. I'm going to use some alcohol. Shall we? We need something very slim. So I'm going to grab some alcohol in that cotton thing and go carefully around the corner. Let's scratch the rest of the thing here. Maybe add something in the corner. Also would like to get rid of. Very nice. So I'm going to turn it around because it's clean already. Don't want anything to fall back in. Good. So I'm going to make my round corner. Shall be good. It's not perfect, but so this tiny bits of pieces here should not be a big deal, but let's get rid of the big ones. Okay. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Does not look perfect from this angle, but should be fine. So, now we're gonna prepare our, let's put this aside. Now we're gonna prepare our epoxy. I'm gonna use something very thin to add it around the lens. What else do we need? Let's get everything prepared, and then it takes about 5 minutes to harden, but come on. So this one is getting hard after time. There's not much in there left. Shall we clean this once? Maybe we should. Just try to clean this a little bit. I can open it once more. It's okay when it's open a while. It's not gonna harden if we don't mix those two. We have some old stuff. Let's go over there. I'm not gonna use this. Just a little bit. Good. Now we're gonna mix this. Zoom in a bit. Okay. Phone. Microscope. Tweezers out of the way, my lens. That's a nice picture, isn't it? So, we're back. Can we use that toothpick? I think we can. Let's just try to add some stuff carefully. Do not drip. Oh, that's big. That's far too big. Oh, that's big. Just need a tiny little bit. You don't need much. Just a tiny little bit. Come on. In this case you have to be careful. Never go with this thing over the lens. Try to avoid the center of the lens when you're working. So now everything is filled up. So we have enough time before it gets started to harden. So now I'm gonna zoom out a bit. So now I have my lens here. The clean side is this side where that plastic is. I'm gonna peel that off and carefully place that. I don't know if you can show you that. So okay, this is clean. We're gonna grab this with our tweezers, carefully peel that off. We have a little bit of smuts here. Go away, go away. This is clean. We have some dust on the other side. So let's get back. So this side up. We're still looking very good, so just let it fall down. I hope all the dirt is from the upside. That would be good if so. Okay, let's see if we have to push this or... yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I would be shocked if that was all on the other side. Okay, I already pushed it, as you can see. I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm not gonna do anything. The good thing about epoxy is we have now got a very tiny lip. I don't know if you can see this. Tiny lip of glue around the edges, which I'm not going to touch. And this will give us a little bit of a, you know, when it falls down, a little bit of a bumper. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna bother it to clean this up, put it away, because it looks nice. You don't see it. And yeah, it's a kind of a little bit of a lip, like a back cover where you save the edges of the screen. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make a break. I'm gonna leave this for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't know if it's completely dry, and then we're gonna clean it up and see how it looks like. And we've done a good job, so I'll be back in a minute. Test. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, everything looks nice. I already cleaned it a little bit. Cleaning is a hassle. Well, normally you're gonna take a shirt and do a little bit like this. And that's it. So, well, that with the epoxy seemed to work out pretty good. It's about half an hour past the gluing, and yeah, that's the device. And oops, everything looks almost like new and shiny. There is a little bit of residue, as I said, around the borders, this will probably come off over time, but if you stare at it from 20-30 millimeters, it's gonna look very nice. Yeah, that's the job. It's done, and I hope you enjoyed the repair. I don't have any experience with that epoxy glue, but yeah, we'll see how it does. If it falls out, the customer can come back, but I'm sure it will not fall out. As I said, epoxy is good for flat surfaces, metal and glass. This is what we have here, metal and glass, and this should do the job. It doesn't take long. You can tell the customer, okay, you can bring it over, it takes half an hour, and you can take it with you. With all the other glues, that B7000 takes actually 48 hours to completely dry out. This will not move. I'm not sure about this, if complete dry takes 24 hours. I think it's faster. We can have a look. Maybe we can find something on the net. Let's have a look from where I ordered it. If we can. Let's go to their page. Pum, pum, pum. Any infos? Any infos? Oh, here they say it's hardened after 30 minutes, mechanically stressful after 1 hour, and the end of the hardening process, the drying out process, is 24 hours. So after 1 hour you can already stress on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time for something different. Bye.